You are about to see mutilated corpses, burning tank carcasses, and all out mayhem, brought to you by Frontline Fatalities.
Sup COH fans, and welcome back to episode 49 of Frontline Fatalities, brought to you by the Frontline Network, presented by me, Tommy, and my good friend FatalSaint.
What's up, Tommy? Time for some more VCOD Light, and this time we got a special guest appearance on our show, and that special guest, it's my good friend Sarge. What's up, CallMeSarge?
Evening, Frontline Fatalities people. I wouldn't say it was special guest, a bit more like special needs. But yeah, here we are. Time for another drunk cast.
Oh yeah, and as is customary with drunk casts, someone has to open a bottle of beer, and I do know for a fact that Sarge, you are not drinking beer right now, so I'll do the honors here. Let's see if we can hear this.
Nice one,
Sounded good.
Okay, yeah, that's a Christmas beer, a Swedish Christmas beer for Fatal tonight. That's gonna be good.
Very nice.
Cool.
Very nice. But today we are heading back to the fields of Argentine Crossroads, a map that is featured fairly heavily on TFN of late. And we're going to be seeing a game from the SNF Qualifier 3 that was between Freestyler and Magpies.
And this time around, Magpie is not going to be playing his beloved Wehrmacht now, is he? He's actually going to be playing the Americans versus Freestyler's Wehrmacht on Argentine Crossroads. We ready to go, fellas?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Pause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And as is customary with Frontline Fatalities lately, what are you expecting from Magpie's US, Tommy?
Well, you know, I played quite a lot of practice games with Mags when we were training for SNF, and his Ver is his strong point. His US is less of his weak point and sort of like his gimmick. He just does weird shit with US, like he was doing like WSC starts and shit, because he can't use rifles to save his fucking life. Like he can't play a normal US strategy. So I think we're gonna be in for some pretty unorthodox stuff from Mags.
Well, straight off the bat, he's doing 4ES. What do you think about 4ES, Sarge? Is something you're used to seeing?
I think you might have 5ES here. He's just queued another one up as well. I'm a big fan of 4ES. Ever since Marina's dropped that strat back in the day, I was able to unleash it out on a low-level Panzer Elite players wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. Good times.
That was good times. And Sarge is actually correct. He's doing 5ES. What is this? The Twilight Zone? What the hell is going on? Who does 5ES in Argentine Crossroads? Magpies,
It's
crazy.
NG spam strat. New NG spam strat from Mags.
Yeah, I've heard about Pio spamming, but NG spamming, that's new. Okay, so 6 NG is now queued up in the HQ from Magpies. This is going to be insane. Is he gonna mob something? He's gonna find this one lone Pio guy on somewhere on the map. Suddenly there's gonna be like 6 engineers jumping him. How is that fair? You know, it's like a fucking bar brawl against one person.
I think I know what he's going to do. He's concerned about the amount of green cover on this map. He's going to wire off one side of all the green cover. That's what I do.
Wire spam, yeah, legit tactic.
Wire spam for the win.
Well,
I wonder how long it's going to take for Freestyler to realize that this is not just 4 engineers. This is, 6 engineers.
Yeah, he's gonna see 3 engineers now. 2 of them are coming up against this poor Pio. He's got Volt backup, however, so he's gonna be fairly okay. And he's seen the one on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we got another worker battle, NGs versus Pios. So now Freestyler has seen 4, so he's probably gonna go, oh, 4ES. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. What's this? What's this? There's another engineer coming on the left-hand side to engage my Volts and Pios. Does that make it 5 Pios? Where the fuck? There's engineers everywhere. What's happening?
Schwimm seems like a good choice though. That Schwimm's going to be able to fuck them engineers up without taking too much damage for a good part of the early game.
Yeah, I think the Shrew is going to be a hard nut to crack for all these engineers. They do fairly mediocre damage against light vehicles like bikes and Schwimms with their sodding grease guns.
WSC going up.
Oh my god.
So 6 engineers WSC. I wonder if he's just building that to rush supply yard, because it's cheaper than the barracks. And he might just be building that as the stepping stone to like rushing a super fast vehicle or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, his engineers are pretty unsuccessful so far.
That's a good guess. There's nothing coming out of the WSC.
Not a single unit queued up, and he's floating almost 300 manpower, so he could build. No, yeah, you're
absolutely right. Straight to supply yard.
I'm still amazed how Tommy.
Quick supply yard.
I'm still amazed how you've not won a tournament already, because you know, you've got such insight and clairvoyance, and you even knew where one of our YouTube commenters, what was it? His grandfather hid like the cash somewhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean he got back to me and said that was totally right. You know, he wants to pay me to do this professionally. So I told him I don't come cheap.
Nice little bit of base recon there, driving the Schwimm up to take a look. He's probably seen the supply yard now.
He's gonna get mauled by 9 engineers. He's gonna get mauled by the Schwimm is just the driver, and the gunner is just like, what is this? What's happening? Where did all these engineers pop out from behind the edge?
Schwimm's like a honey badger, mate. Yeah, Schwimm don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, you got engineers, whatever. Check me out, I drive backwards.
Yeah, I got a reverse gear compared to my pal in the bikes.
And
I just don't see these engineers being very successful. I mean, they've kind of failed pretty hard so far. I don't think they've got any kills yet.
Yeah.
They just died a lot.
Maybe they've killed like 1 Pio. He's got 2 flamers now, one on the right-hand side and one on the left. As they pop it into this building, he might do some nice critical damage to these 2 Volk squads. They're fairly clumped up, but the flames are just doing bupkis.
That was
fairly unimpressive. Schwingwagen taking a bit of slack from the MG emplacement in the base as well at the same time. You know, even with his, what was it? Was it 5 or 6 engineers he went for? I can't even remember already. It's so crazy. Yeah, 6 engineers. He had a fairly good early game capping, but now the map's just 50-50.
I'm wondering if there's motorpools going up. I'm wondering if a med tent would serve him here as well, because he could start maybe med tent in the base, getting his engineers going down on retreat. You know, maybe get a free rifle squad if he's lucky. I mean, 6 is a lot to ask.
I think you just crashed. You just cracked 6 ES, Sarge. I think.
Yeah, med tent with a rush to M8, and yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta have something eventually to, and then you got the WSC to fight tier 2 units when you need it, because the Krieg barracks is coming up in Freestyler's base. I mean, he's seen it. You know, he's had all the base scouting he needs. It's one of the things about this map is that it's really easy to see your opponent's tech. So, you know, he knows the M8's coming. It's pretty much just a case of making sure he has the pack in time.
Yeah, 30 fuel just hit for Magpies, so with the motor pool completed as well, he's got plenty of manpower to pop out a vehicle from the motor pool, but he's not actually queuing anything up yet. 36 fuel, he's got a nice steady 33 income as well.
Yeah.
There it is, there it is.
Oh, well, he's on a race against time now, with the pack just started building at the same time, so, you know, he's gonna have a few seconds where there's no AT out, but I don't know. I mean, he still has basically no anti-infantry. These flamers are just kind of sucking.
Yeah, they're not really putting the hurt on the Wehrmacht units right now. And with an MG out as well, his engineer's not going to have a fun time getting instantly suppressed by half a burst.
Major suppression. And that manpower, VP bleed is just starting to edge in. You know, 50 VPs down, it ain't a real lot, but it looks like Freestyle's going to get all 3, and that's going to really start to tell if Mags ain't able to do something about it quickly.
It's got a lone flamer on the right-hand side.
At the same time.
We got the double M8 build from Mags, so 6 CS into WSC, no units, supply yard, double M8 build. How's that for starters? That's insane, and this
something
flavor
different.
NG goes down, and the pack is already on the field. The problem is, with the 6 CS, he went 2 flamers, which cost him 100 munitions. So he could barely afford upgrading this first fully. And he's got 26 munitions in the bank with a 37 income just before the second M8 is about to hit. So he might be able to afford the skirts, but there's not going to be a top gunner on it for quite a while. And there's the first pack shot. But he's just going straight for the base.
Skirts. And he's got the gunner up straight away.
Whoa, he was lucky not to get hit there. There's actually a second pack building. There's
M8
another pack
mine,
building.
But he actually willingly retreats his volts to be able to Faust them at I imagine. That must be the only reason. There is a second volt squad.
This-
Faust is picked up, and then
no.
oh, there's one. Second one
Wow,
misfired.
that's surprisingly low damage.
Here's the critical. What? He actually manages
That
to dodge away.
M8 is
Lucky.
so lucky.
Pack setting up.
Not
Cloak,
anymore.
cloak shot.
Surely he's dead.
Boom!
Surely, yeah.
He almost killed the Schwinghanger when he was out of control. If that wasn't repaired at that time, he would have probably killed it. It was fairly low health before. But first M8 down already. That's 100 munitions down the drain, plus the fuel on the manpower.
I
plus
can't
the
see
M8.
how
Ugh.
Max can get out of this. He's got 2 hard counter packs to face. Nothing to deal with the packs. I mean, what's he going to do?
Spam snipers? I mean, he's got the WSC, so...
Funnily enough, first sniper's halfway complete.
I am fucking good at this.
You're seriously good at this. And we might mention to the folks watching at home that when we're recording this episode, we're obviously half pissed already, but it's like 2 a.m. in Sweden. So yeah, the quality of this cast is going to be immensely awesome. I'm just gonna throw it out there, and I think both of you agree.
Yeah, no,
Definitely,
it's
I think
good to give us
alcohol
realistic.
Night is it's just a combination for awesomeness. Yeah.
Realistic standards we can live up to. Nice work from Freestyler salvaging the M8 wreck for the munis there.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to just get, like, double Shreks if he wants to. I mean, you know, it really is going to be... Okay, so the first sniper's already out, so he's got something at least, but, you know, the Schwimm's there, and with no rifles, Schwimm could just drive up to the sniper and just
sit
force
on him.
instant retreat, yeah.
Yeah, he could just sit on him and kill him on retreat. He could just follow him into the base. The M8 not going to be quick enough to kill it either. Not like rifles or barred up rifles are going to be able to kill him. Now he's going to lose his fuel OP on the right-hand side as well. Something that Mags built a little while ago. There's the first sniper shot.
In the building.
Yeah,
Nice.
Why the hell not?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, pro tactics and whatnot. You stuff your sniper into buildings. He got out of it though, and now that he's running into the Schwimm wire, into the building.
Oh dear.
This is problematic. I'm not sure.
Oh dear, Max. You're just
This is-
losing
Oh.
everything.
Oh,
God.
man.
Oh dear lord, he's just losing everything. Well, what is he building now? I mean, all he has is engineers and an M8.
Not building anything.
He's building a bomber plane, the one the Americans used in Japan, because he's going to nuclear strike the Wehrmacht base. It's basically the best strategy right now in the metagame of Company of Heroes.
Oh my god,
just
look at
nuke
this
your
NG
opponent.
blob.
It's hysterically funny, honestly.
Only one of them
Engineer
is a flamer
army.
though, so I mean, there's really not that much firepower in that.
But I
in
got
that
green
blob.
cover. Green cover makes
Exactly,
it like
it
super
is.
sturdy.
Provoked a reaction before the fatherland pops because, you know, watch out with that fucking engineer army.
Oh, he's gonna kill the Schwimm!
Schwingmacher
killed it!
actually goes down. to
First
the
unit
floor.
goes down for Freestyler, so small win.
Lapse
Small
of
win.
concentration. I'm not sure. I think Freestyler is just so shocked. He's like, what the hell is going on? I'm not even sure what to do against this. He built 6 engineers in the beginning and 2 M8s. It's insane.
All of a
And now
sudden.
infantry is chosen, left-hand side chosen to unlock Rangers.
Rangers, well, he's gonna need them because
some
Battle Phase
infantry.
just got attacked by Freestyler.
More flames getting upgraded. Units coming for another push.
Here
it's
comes
gonna-
the tier 4 building.
Oh, he's
Yeah, once P4s hit the field, Max is fucked.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how many cunt moves he can pull.
it doesn't
Yeah,
really
I mean,
matter
he's
at
getting
this point.
fucked on VPs anyway. He's been triple capped for the best part of, like, sort of, you know, 5-10 minutes here. So he really needs, well, he needs more than what he can get, possibly. I mean, the sniper needs to do some fucking awesome legwork.
Well, the first one had a long life, so maybe Mr. Ghost number 2 is gonna have an even longer life and get 3 kills instead of 2.
Instead
I
of
can't
2, yeah. I mean that was a very cost-effective sniper. You know, very good sniper micro there. You know, moving him around after cloaking and
getting
yeah.
into buildings so you can't cloak after
yeah,
sitting in
obviously,
them.
you know, getting into buildings. You know, a good sign of pro play there.
Pro strat, and then we also have the pro strat, the Alyash pro strat of assaultnating M8s also always works. What was the other one we saw this one time? I can't actually remember right now, but yeah, we had another pro strat as well.
plant mines near windows so that when infantry lean out of said windows, they will
explode in
they
their
will
faces.
set off the mine. Yeah, it's you know, it's a tried and tested method.
Here's a nice flamer flank, which lasted an entirety of 1.5 seconds. Oh, Volk squad goes down while the flamer gets killed.
Flamer goes down too.
That's not
But that's a
good.
second squad down for Freestyler. Schwingwagen on a Volk now, so you know he's starting to bleed.
That's sniper.
It's really anybody's game.
The sniper gets naded.
It lives. Here comes the
Oh,
Rangers
here's the
now.
Rangers. It's okay. They're gonna save the day.
Well,
Yeah.
ooh, fire up used to counteract the suppression from the MG. It's gonna get into the building with its Rangers without SMGs because it can't afford them right now. And take some mediocre rifle hits on the MG while it packs up, gets sniped in the back, and runs the hell away. Because right now, Freestyler's entire army is actually almost back in his base. Tier 4 up
I'm
with
amazed that Mags has maintained as much map parity as he has.
It's pretty incredible, isn't it? Given he's been getting his ass handed to him, at least, you know, in theory. But here comes an Oswin now, so I think that's about to change when all we're seeing is Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers is basically the entirety of his AT force right now. The M8, sure, maybe his main gun can penetrate Ostwind now and then, but the damage is so laughable, it's not even funny. And he just built his second sniper, which, even though the Ostwind has an open top, and you would imagine that someone sniped the guy that sits on top of the tank with an open top on it, but you can't do that.
No. Tommy, do you think that Freestyler has made a mistake in not building a hard counter to the snipers?
I don't think so, simply because, you know, why build snipers when you can build tanks? I mean, he must know by this point that, you know, he's seen Rangers. So as soon as you see Rangers, you know that you're safe in the knowledge that you're not going to be facing anything like, you know, AT guns for at least a few minutes. So, you know, he can just fucking roll through with Oswin and shit. I don't know how, yeah, as you said, how Mags has managed to sort of stay in this, but he has. So, props to him, I guess.
Maybe Freestyler's laughing so hard at the engineers that he forgot to camp stuff.
Maybe. I mean, there's a pretty nasty Y-shaped cutoff there, which I've seen a lot of Axis players go for. And I know Aimstrong got to do that in his SNF games and in his practice games against me. But we haven't seen any kind of cutoff play really in this game. It's pretty much just been, here's my side of the map, and there's yours. Oh yeah, that's a good pro tactic actually. Chasing
pro strats.
Chasing Oswin with fired up Rangers. Very good play there by Mags.
Nice VP harassment on the left-hand side, gets the whiting before the MG sets up and forces the Flamer Engineers away from the graveyard on the left-hand side on Argentine Crossroads. But yeah, how about them apples?
Yeah, it's P4 and Oswin now. Oh, wait, what the fuck killed the building?
I think the Ostwind clipped the corner of it. The pack had been chipping away at it.
First AT gun out from Magpies, second one queued up. So this Ostwind and P4 is actually going to have a fairly good counter on the field right now. So, you know, in a minute when the second AT gun gets built, since it takes almost a full minute to build one, if you don't go armor, which Magpies obviously has not gone as he has Rangers unlocked already. And he's got almost 2 CPs, so I guess he needs another 2 to get the dice rolling going with the off-map comic group.
Yeah. I want to see some real good engineer vet. There's an engineer squad in the middle. It's got 1 infantry kill and 1 light vehicle kill.
Nice bazooka actually hits.
Engineers.
M8 actually hit. AT gun moves up. Oh, it bounces on the frontal armor of unvetted P4. I was like, it could have been a penetration and a critical damage engine maybe. Here comes the M8. It's out for blood, but the pack and the Shrek is way too much for it to handle alone.
You know, say what you want about Mags, but what you can't say is that he is not a man of hard counters, because that is all we have right now is an army of hard counters. Snipers for the infantry, AT guns for the tanks. Doesn't get much more basic than that.
And that's on flamers for flanking.
Yeah, exactly. You know, fuck the you know, the rifle play. You know, fuck everything. Just get snipers and AT guns and fucking engineer blob.
Yeah, you know, rifles just tend to
kind of.
Yeah, finish your talk.
Works, just not really.
Kinda works, but just not really. But, you know, rifles just end up losing you a bunch of manpower when you have to reinforce them over and over again. It's completely not plausible in the current VCO metagame. As you can see, you know, this is a high-quality tournament. It's a SNF qualifier tournament number 3. It's awesome, and you know, Rangers destroying their own MG and placement in the base. Proper pro play from Magpies right now. I'm not really sure what's happening anymore. See? Bazookas. That's how you counter everything in the game, including your own buildings. And the Shrek just went through the hedge.
That went.
The
Yeah, it
bazooka.
was pretty cool.
Take a curve. Come on. Fire up the Rangers into the Oswind. That's, you know, that is how.
You know you want
It's
to.
gonna happen.
The
Oh my god, it's
experts do
gonna
it.
happen.
Oh
Main gun
my
destroyed.
god, did you see that? Holy shit!
This is so
Those are the
awesome.
2 best Zook shots you've ever seen.
Fucking Tom Hanks shit right there. Fucking hell.
Yeah, man, 3 in a row, long-range, accurate Zook shots. Who fucking thought it?
Oh yes, we might see the first bit of VP bleed from the Wehrmacht.
Oh, it's down to 499. It's anybody's game right now. You know, Freestyler's really in the shit right now. Flamer goes down to the Ostwind, however. But what is it? A Volk, Schwinn, and Ostwind down from Freestyler. There's 2 AT guns on the field right now. One on the right-hand side and one in the center taking pot shot, and the 2 snipers. I'm just gonna do a extremely unqualified guess and say that, you know, Magpie's surely gonna win this game.
Well, I was thinking earlier that Freestyle should have addressed the snipers. That's going to put a manpower bleed onto him. That and with his only having half of the map,
He
You know,
could
not-
just build like 5 Volks with MP40s and just rush.
Or build one
Yeah.
Schwimmwagen.
Yeah, one Schwinn would do the job. I mean, ultimately, he has to remember the the M8 is okay. It's right at the back there, but you know he's got 3 tanks or something like that. I mean, he could just
Oh,
charge.
check this out. Magpies is upgrading supply yard level 2.
Yeah, supplier
What?
level 1 was completed a minute ago. Well, what's he gonna use the fuel for? He's got no TD in his base or anything. He's gonna build more M8s. That's not plausible against T4.
True.
And
We've got
and we
Stukas upgrading.
Oh, Stukas, that's nice. That's pretty good against. I'm guessing it's gonna be, you know, some form of a soft counter to the AT
AT
guns.
counter, yeah.
As he went tier 4 instead of tier 3, doesn't have Nebels at his disposal, but yeah, Stukas are, if you get direct hits, they're pretty decent.
They are. Yeah.
But I gotta
Max
give some major
calls.
props to Max right now. He's got Vet 1 Rangers. I don't think we've ever
Yeah.
had Vet 1 Rangers on TFN. That just has never happened.
Yeah, you just never see Rangers get any kills. That, you
No.
know, if you are going to see vetted Rangers, it means they have to kill a big fucking tank. Like, you know, they have to kill a KT or something.
Ooh, there's a nice hit on the AT gun. Takes the weapon health and the crew health very, very low. Halfway on the weapon health, and one guy of the crew of the AT gun actually managed to die by a Stuka rocket. That's commendable.
I think Mags is slowly trying to dismantle these hedges. He took a gardening course, and he was told the best way to level a hedge was with an AT gun. With a 57mm shell and
That's-
bazookas.
Yeah, second Ranger squad also now on the field. It's actually wow.
What the fuck?
What's up with all of these bazookas? They're awesome.
Super Zooks.
Look at that. The P4 is almost dead, and it's got Vet 1 tanks right now.
That is just insane. Like,
Here comes the Ranger charge
Oh god.
into the center. Stuka's actually firing on the center. Oh, one sniper goes down to the Stuka barrage, but the P4 dies to the Rangers at the same time.
Dang.
Those are some boss Rangers.
They're pretty hardcore.
I think that's what he's going to do. Upgrade supply yards and range. That's what I'd do.
Hey, why not? I mean, yeah, it's not like he's facing tanks or anything.
AT gun bravely defending the VP there.
Sniping balls. Oh no, I guess the
Wait,
crew
good thing crew. That's not good actually. The Osman could just
roll
roll in at the right angle.
Yeah, he's got a second AT gun on our left-hand side, completely undamaged. Here comes the Stuka barrage, and Magpies actually nicely micros away from that barrage. Even though that one guy, the Conrad guy.
Yeah, there's
who
always
has-
that one guy, man.
Yeah, it's Conrad. He didn't tie his shoelaces, and you know he gets stuck on a bush and gets Stuka in the face.
Well, double snipers are back in the field again. Although it was actually the Vet 1 sniper that went down. That was a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 Stukas out now. It's going to be a bit of Stuka spam.
And look at the
Yeah, shame there's no
concentrated...
Brit Sim City to use it on.
Ooh, so yeah, 44 land was used before, so we knew that he was defensive.
Oh.
And 88 is now going up against, I guess, what can only be... it's actually like a snipe.
Against the AT guns again.
AT guns,
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
the
guess
hell is
so.
he doing, sniping the Pios?
It's okay.
He's trying to prevent the 88 going up.
It's not gonna work.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Holy shit.
So,
How is this working?
you know, don't
This
we
should
always...
not be a viable strategy.
How is this working? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to know. And the snipers are getting some nice XPs from killing the grenadiers.
He's
and
gonna
the
kill
AT
the
gun's actually gonna
88.
kill the 88. It goes
Oh my
down.
God.
Holy shit.
Off-map combat group is unlocked. He's floating a 400 manpower. Ooh, nice grand grenade, however, on the Rangers. Does nothing.
Ah, it does
Literally
nothing.
nothing. There's Stuka
Oh,
barrage
yeah.
on the
Right on
snipers.
the
There's
snipers.
one. Oh, there's a second as well.
Oh man, that was a pretty good barrage.
That was a game-changing barrage right there.
Yeah, he needed those snipers against the infantry. If he actually had retained those snipers, Max would have a real shot with a 6 ESWC start against Freestyler. A great player of
He
Company
would.
Heroes.
He could, you know, because that was all of Freestyler's resources. I was looking around his base, looking, what did he spend it on? Did he spend it on a tank? You know what? And it was everything went into that 88. If he killed that and still had snipers, he would have been able to counter everything that Freestyler had. It would have been game over. But
Yeah,
nope, those stupid
Freestyler
rockets
doesn't actually retain a
kept him in the
single
game.
tank. He's got 0 tanks left. Both Ostwinds dead, and the P4 dead as well. And he also spent resources to get Vet 1 on tanks, and they're all dead. They're all dead already.
Jesus. So what's his offensive capability right now? Infantry only?
Infantry and Stukas. Yeah, I mean, he's got 1 Gren squad and 1 bulk. That's it for mainline infantry.
Yeah, defensively he still has he still has 1 MG, but at the same time against fire up Rangers it's not that potent, and Max is just floating manpower now to get off-map combat group. If he gets like an epic roll with the dices on off-map combat group, I'm not exactly sure what he needs, because there are still 2 packs on the field.
More
and there's
Rangers?
Shreks on the ground. 4 Rangers, that'll work.
No, more Rangers. Not
No,
4 Rangers.
Ah.
4
Jesus.
Rangers.
2 mortars. 2 rangers, 2 mortars.
Yeah, that would break. Freestyler was sitting in a nice.
Hey, bet 2 Rangers.
Oh my
Bet 2
god,
Rangers.
that's 2 Rangers. And I don't even have SMGs. They don't
He,
even have
he
SMGs.
needs to give him SMGs now.
I think the other
Because, you
squad
know,
has
bet
SMGs.
2 Rangers with SMGs, they're going to be pretty badass.
Here's our
Okay,
combat
here-
group now.
Here's the OMCG, and he does get some more Rangers.
And 2
more
rifles,
Rangers,
more
man.
infantry is actually kinda what Mags needs. He's got AT guns to counter the vehicles if Freestyler builds more tanks. And he's got an M10 now as well to squish infantry and run around and be annoying.
Chase the Stukas down.
Chase the Stukas down as well, yeah. Firing long range on the Rangers, takes 1 casualty from one of the Stuka barrage rockets, but runs away afterwards. I'm just amazed that these Stukas are still alive.
Oh, Mags needs to get on this VP bleed. It's really starting to go down now.
Yeah, well, once you go into sub-100 territory, it's not looking good. But I mean, it's just so many Rangers. I mean, there's gonna be a big push now from Mags. This could be pretty epic.
Whoa!
Whoa, Goliath!
Goliath goes down to
Snipe.
the AT gun. And here comes the Rangers, so they're gonna clear one of the packs here. Oh, main gun destroyed, and before it's decrewed, it kills the M8. But it is under fire from the 2 Rangers, 1 Vet 2 with 1 Ostwin on the field. There it goes, decrewed. Here comes the M10 to move in to squish some infantry. He's going for the Pios and actually kills 2 Pios in 1 shot with an anti-tank tank. How the hell did that just happen?
That other pack needs to get himself across the field quick time. Why is the M10 focusing on the bunker?
Off-map. There's an off-map artillery going down on the defensive bunker housing the MG42.
Shit's going down, son!
Crazy. That pack is creeping up on that M10. That M10's going to get fucked. 1 shot will do it.
Ooh, damage and Ostwin. Long range bazooka shots are gonna go in on him. Ah, but he doesn't get it off. Main gun destroyed, killed by the Shrekwens in the base. The bunker still lives. The MG is completely unscathed from howitzer barrage. Stuka barrage on the AT gun. That might have been the last heroic charge from Magpies right there.
Well,
yeah, he lost a lot of stuff.
never underestimate the power of OMC to bring a player back into the game.
True,
It's
he's
true.
only about 100 manpower away.
Again, I mean, geez, you know, if he can just keep the spam rolling, especially with 2 supply upgrades and so few units, he's gonna have a great manpower income. He can just keep on throwing shit into the meat grinder. He's gonna break it down eventually, but he is fighting a defensive player, so.
Oh no, there it goes to AT.
Oh,
Gonna get permanently destroyed by the Shrek, and he kinda needed that. The second one is still recrewable on the left hand side after getting decrewed with a Stuka barrage, but with an MG there suppressing his rifles, he's gonna get anywhere close to it. Rain grenade kills one guy. Wow. Suppressed rifles almost killing a grenadier squad. There's no veterans here, however, and the VP harass with the bazooka up Volt on the right hand side. Here comes an M10, must have been from the OMCG. Got an M10 on mortar, the MG and a rifle squad forces the Volts off the field.
You know, a
After
mortar
wiping-
might not be so bad right now.
It's gonna be great against that bunker. What is this Stuka doing? There's an M10 on the field, Mr. Stuka. Run away! Like a scared child. But the M10 is having troubles with the terrain a bit, running into houses and demolishing them instead.
He's got a thing against hedges and buildings.
Yeah, I've always had a thing about hedges as well. I hate
Do you think
Freeze.
Freestyler is hanging back a bit? I mean, Freestyler just shoved Mags off, but he didn't capitalize and cap anything.
Yeah, it does seem weird that he's not attacking, especially now there's no snipers to kind of stay cloaked and pick him off.
Ooh,
He's actually
88's back.
Yeah, 88's back. I mean, and now he's not getting attacked kind of mid-88 buildings, so I don't know, it's going to be tough. M10s can get two-shotted by those things, so.
There's a Shrek and a bazooka as well from Freestyler, so it's gonna be hard for a single M10 to do anything. But I think Mags actually has infantry superiority. Wow, the first mortar shell on the center VP after getting whited kills 3 volts in 1 shell.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty intense. Oh boy, here comes the 2 fired up ranges onto the Oswin.
Ostwin shits himself. Rightly so.
Oh boy, their firearms going to be running out soon.
He's running into the MG, he wants to get another volley off. Here's an off map on the MG, and Freestyler is not packing up,
Tasty.
retreats his grenadiers and retreats his MG as well, kills 2 grenadiers on retreat. He breaks the little bit of a defensive hold that Freestyler has outside of his base, but at the same time he has nothing to follow it up with.
I think he's asking for VPs though. He's now able to recap the central VP, and he's got a sniff, or maybe cap in the northerly one.
Yeah, he might be able to nick that fuel from Freestyler. That would force him to break his camp a little bit, force him to spread out his forces to go deal with it. I mean, if he could... I think a sniper wouldn't go amiss right now from Mags, just to complement his weird force right now. Because he's... Well, that's one thing he's kind of suffering for. He can kind of deal with the odd Oswin with just the fucking ranger spam, but it's the Grens and the infantry and the MGs that are causing him trouble now.
Especially that MG has been nicely placed by Freestyler. You know, it gets forced off now and then, but it always comes back onto the field, and he moves it quite a bit here and there. It is a pain in the ass of Mags right now. He can't really deal with that MG. He's got a mortar now, though, however. So, you know, mortar could do tricks.
Well, that M10's taken 2 pack shots to the face and hasn't moved. 3rd pack shot in.
Whoa! I think Freestyler has a bit of mortar rage or something. I think he just double snooked at it.
He did indeed. And the mortar it remains totally fine.
He took a little bit of health damage on it, but nothing much. And that mortar now is the... Wow, rifle goes down to the Ostwind in like 2 seconds. He's trying to mortar that Ostwind to death. Pro play right there as well.
This Stuka coming up to point blank barrage the rifles, maybe.
Oh boy, that can be painful.
No, he's just come to drive there and look menacing.
Look at my rockets. Look how big they are.
They are quite evil looking, I must say.
I think we're about to get another off-map combat group for Mags. He's only 20 manpower away.
Come on, more rangers. So we can have 4
See?
rangers. 4 rangers running around in a big blob. What would stop that right now? 4 fired up rangers. If you got Thompsons on all of them, I mean, what the fuck is gonna
no
stop?
rangers. 1 M8, 2 rifles, and an AT gun.
Oh! off map, shoot on the munitions on the Grens. They don't retreat, but the Volts actually retreated in the center after whiting the VP. I'm not exactly sure why they retreated. It might have been the Rangers. Scared of the Vet 2 Rangers?
Possibly. I think those Rangers could be put to good use. Flank around the right-hand side, kill the 88. It's totally undefended.
Yeah, Freestyler has shifted all of his forces, the very few forces that he does have, onto the left-hand side. And he's got a little bit of a bunker spam going on now. He's got a medic bunker, and is that a repair bunker? Or is it just a plain bunker?
Yeah, it's a regular bunker. Oh no, yeah, sorry, that's a repair bunker. Yeah.
These rifles are taking a hammering, trying to go into enemy territory. It's not going to be good. Double Stukas on the middle VP. Here comes the fire up Rangers. He's going to run into this Ostwind. Was that a Goliath?
Boy. That was a Goliath. That was a Goliath. Yeah, it was sitting there. Cloaked. Oh boy. Oh wow, the M10 goes down.
But the M8 got around the back of the pack, and the mortar actually moves around. He packed up the mortar and attacked with it. And now he's stealing the pack as well. What's happening?
Nice.
I'm not even sure what the fuck is going on.
Those Rangers just don't give a fuck. They've just been running around straight in the middle, hardly taking any damage.
He needs to go after that 88.
Yep.
There goes the main gun of the M8, but he just does not give a crap about it.
Pack's taking a pasting from the 88 as well.
Oh, still lives. Second shot. Here comes the P4 now, and there's basically no AT except for a stolen pack, which is going to get destroyed by the 88. There it goes. Rangers are lingering around in enemy territory when they really should be retreating a long time ago. Like now, Mags. Today, Mags. Right now. Maybe now. There we go. Oh. Took a while.
They're still probably going to go down in the retreat, maybe. No?
Another AT gun bites the dust.
That mortar.
It's a boss mortar. Oh, now it's taking a bit of damage. Ah, there it goes. Like execution style. I'm gonna sit here with my mortar. I'm not gonna run away.
If I die, the mortar dies with me.
Heroic M8 on the left-hand side in the graveyard is trying to stop the decap of the VP. He's got no main gun. Here comes the Ostwind and like sneezes at him, and it goes out of control and destroys.
Oh boy, I think that might have been the last charge of the
combat group
Zulus or something.
Combat group, got an M10.
It's not
more
over
Rangers.
till it's over. More Rangers.
Over.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with more Rangers.
Clearly not. They're working out great so far. It's really the mainstay of Mag's forces right now. Those Rainers, the Vet 2 Rainers particularly, they're awesome. They've killed two Ostwinds and a P4 with bazookas, which has like the worst scatter of any AT weapon in Company of Heroes.
I think
those long-range
Freestyler's finally
bazooka
got
shots.
wise to him though. He is beginning to actually kite with his Ostwind now instead of just kind of sitting there and taking the bazookas up the ass.
That is a problem. I'm not sure if Magpies anticipated, Freestyler evolving in the middle of the game by reversing his tanks. It's insane.
What are those two-man Ranger squad doing? Why didn't they get reinforced? Oh yeah, you need to save the manpower.
Here comes 4 Sooks, no 3 Sooks. Oh, long range Sook goes into the frontal armor of the Ostwind. Oh, another one. Oh my god, 88 hits better than a P4 apparently against Rangers.
Yeah, I believe.
I think it is the hard counter to Rangers, build more 88s.
Definitely.
You could barely say that with a straight face, Tommy. You could barely. I heard you like, what? What the fuck is Fatal saying? What is he talking about? Oh wait, it's a drunk cast. Oh yeah, right, yeah. It's totally the plausible counter to Rangers. Oh, another mortar. I think Freestyler really dislikes mortars. So if
he's got a thingy.
Yeah, I think so. If anybody is gonna play in the SNF qualifier tournament number 4, sees this shoutcast, you know what Freestyler really dislikes: mortars. Build mortars. Just do 6ES WSC quadruple mortar start. It's completely gonna work. It's gonna drive Freestyler insane.
You want to basically use the tactics of the easy AI. Just spam bucks and mortars.
Yeah, that's totally gonna work. But Stukas have really been raining down on Mag's base. Everything is on fire. The MG emplacement was killed. It's good that his supply yard is still up though.
He's not reinforcing anything.
No, off-map combat group, you know, let the dices roll.
Oh, MCG. Yeah, he's not even reinforcing his one-man ranger squad. That's the Vet 2 one as well.
Oh my god, he needs those rangers.
He does. Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
see.
he
Oh,
actually needs them.
Oh, snap. Ostman into the base.
It's gonna
Oh no, he's just gonna push it off. That'll put a stop to the OMCG.
It's got 285 income right now with almost 700 manpower in the bank. The supply yard is about to go down. There it goes. It reduces the income to 273, but you know, it's not far away from 800 manpower. It's gonna be able to get another one.
2 M10s.
2 F10s.
Calling it now.
Everybody heard it here.
Oh boy. Well, that's bye-bye
God.
triage.
Well, WSC is down in one shot. Wow, it bounces twice.
Okay, 1 M10, 1 MG, 1 mortar, 1 rifle.
Oh, that's a bum OMCG if I ever saw one.
Not really exactly what he wanted, but he does have Rangers still. And the Wehrmacht force is actually forced to retreat after trying to go for a base attack on Max. He's not giving up so easily. His US play, really what he's known for. You can never
Can't
go
believe
wrong
this
with 6
low
years.
health, 1-man ranger squad.
He's just like, doesn't give a fuck right now.
They're all Tom Hanks.
So this is Mag's play style. He just gets Tom Hanks and then clones him over and over again.
Like 5 times until you got enough to take all the bazookas and fire through hedges, around corners.
So what you're actually trying to say is Tom Hanks is a cunt.
Oh my god, there's 2 barrages in the base! Oh god. And why didn't anybody of me or you, Tommy, comment on Sarge's cunt joke against Max? I don't know. Lapse of concentration?
Cunts right now. I just saw a very strange sort of image of Tom Hanks with a vagina, so I was kind of having to process that visual.
Took a
Yeah,
while
so
to process.
That's going to keep you up at night now. And I mean keep you up at night now.
You're disgusting.
Anyway.
That's just wrong. This whole cat's just wrong. I'm gonna have to fucking throw it in the bin. I can't release this on YouTube. I'm gonna have to
Like,
put a
like,
big...
this is such a good idea. Let's get Sarcast, it'll be good.
Let's
This is
do
what
it.
happens
Let's
when
do
you
it
don't
at
cast
like,
for 2 years.
at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, over Christmas when everyone's drinking heavily.
Yeah, when Fatal's been drinking all day. That's great. Proper good call. Good call from me. It felt like a good idea at the time. There's an off map on some stuff and things is happening.
Moved.
And then shit died. That's basically what's happening in this game. Company of Heroes 2 is gonna be better at that shit dying and stuff happening. Oh my god, that 2 Rangers goes down.
Vet
Sad
2
day
Rangers.
for the US Army, retreating against 2 Ostwinds that can't hit shit. They were just looking at the guy retreating. It's like, are we supposed to shoot at these poor sods or just look at them for a while? Oh, Max throws in his towel.
Man.
I think he had a chance of making a comeback right here. He should have stayed in the game. He's got the 1 Ranger guy with the SMG. He could easily polish off 2 P4s, 2 Ostwinds and a P4.
Yeah, all you need to do is run out there, jump up into the cockpit of the Ostwind, shoot the 2 guys there, take over the gun, kill the P4, jump out, grab the bazooka, kill the half-tracks, kill the infantry, and then grab the VPs.
Sounds easy.
All in a day's work.
I mean,
cannot believe Mags retained as good map control all the way through this game as he did.
he almost won. If he hadn't lost those 2 snipers in the single Stuka barrage, if he had been a bit more on the ball with his retreats there, he almost certainly would have won there because he had everything he needed at that point. Like he could have just wiped everything out, pushed Freestyler back into his base, capped everything.
How did
I don't know then.
cast
Never
go
any
on?
stream of Axis armor.
I guess the Axis armor was just way too much for Max to handle in, you know, after a while. With the 88 up, his AT gun support was pretty shot, and, you know, combined with the Stukas, there was just no way. AT guns just getting constantly bombarded over and over again, it's just no way. And Ostwinds against Rangers, yeah, pro play, not so much.
Well, I think
It worked for the first few,
This is
yeah.
true.
3.
When you get
I think the
these
duration
lucky
of the
rolls.
game, duration of the game has a lot to do with, I think, Freestyler just not knowing what the fuck Mags was doing.
It must
And
have been something like that, honestly. It
If
was
you
like,
can't, if you can't anticipate the flows, like he just no idea what he was going to see next.
yeah, I think
And
he was
maybe that
kind
was
of
why he
shocked
was,
when
you know-
he just the opening after seeing 4ES, what he probably thought was just normal 4ES start. There's nothing groundbreaking. 6ES, however, with WSC start, that is groundbreaking. Honestly, it's like the best thing I've ever seen.
He's just like, what the? Am I supposed to? How do I handle this? Do I be really aggressive or just like camp or what the fuck do I do? What's he building?
Yeah, when
God.
in doubt, if you were Mags, play it safe, play it conservative, and it paid off. Luck was involved a bit as well, but
Just about paid off. I mean, thank God for Stukas.
Yeah, them Stukas and the 88 really. If he could have just kept up the pressure, Max, and didn't lose his 2 snipers, as you said, Tommy, he probably would have had a good shot at winning this.
Probably.
It's completely plausible that they could have won it, because what was Freestyler down to? Like 1 Volk squad and a Gren, and all of his tanks were dead.
Yeah, and all he had was Stukas.
Yeah, 2 Stukas.
It was like the only thing holding back his infantry was the MG. The MG
Yeah.
was something of the unsung hero actually of this game.
Yeah, the MG saw a lot of action, I think, but no one really paid attention to him because everything that happened was so fucking strange that I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even know what to comment anymore. I think I just commented in the end of the game there that stuff and things happens, and that pretty much summed up this game. Stuff and things happened, and then some other stuff happened, and then Sarge said something bad, and that was basically it. What else happened? I don't know. I can't. I'm completely amazed that this game actually. Have we actually been talking for 41.5 minutes or more? Probably like 45 minutes. Was this 45 minutes? Because it was so strange that it felt like it was 10 minutes.
This is probably a good time to take you drunkards off here.
Tommy is the only one that's sober. This is bad. And now we're probably gonna wrap it up. Thanks, Sarge, for coming up to join us on the TFN, and hopefully
always a
we'll-
pleasure, never a chore.
Yeah, hopefully we can star you a little bit more on TF when Company of Heroes 2 hits the field. It's gonna be awesome. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And do not recommend this cast for any one of your friends because it was very bad. And we'll see you guys for episode 50, which is going to be a special treat for all of you guys. We got a reappearance of a guest caster, and I'm not going to say who.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.